everybody, this is Johnny Five Pizza Guy. Today we have another interview with Jason Colbert. And to start off, I want you to tell us a little bit about yourself.
All right. So my name is Jason Colbert. I am stationed in Memphis, Tennessee, born and raised. I am a professional artist. I specialize in doing a technique by the name of colorism, and my favorite thing to paint is people. I believe by painting people, I can tell stories, I can speak life, and I can give hope to everyone that truly desire it. So that's all about me and a small snippet.
Okay. All
That
right.
was good.
So to start off,
Very nice.
hmm, where did your idea to paint come from?
My ideal to paint came from a real life experience. Born and raised in Memphis, Tennessee, under the roof of a foster care parent, it kind of gave me the experience and opportunity to not just paint what I feel, but paint what I see. And like I said, for me, art is all about speaking life. So every idea that I ever had, every dream that I ever had, and every experience that I've ever seen, I have bodied those things into my artwork. And I truly believe that with every paintbrush, I get people either close to their dreams or off of the edge. But I love speaking life in my art pieces.
So, what is your personal favorite style of art? You said drawing people, right?
Yeah, painting people is definitely my favorite, but style, Jesus, I'm trying not to sound biased. Um, so my favorite style of art will probably be from the legendary Vincent van Gogh. He is the godfather of expressionism. Van Gogh specialized in painting with colors, bold brushstrokes, and with every line that he put down, it carried a story. And with my art pieces, I desire to do the exact same thing. So not trying to sound biased, but it would have to be expressionism. That's my favorite style of art of all time.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. Um, have you always had a passion for art and for drawing?
Yes and no. Um, my first dream was to be an astronaut. Uh, but art came down the line when I was probably 5 or 6 years old. I saw my big cousin drawing, and he was drawing Goku from Dragon Ball Z. And as I was looking at him drawing, I asked him a question like, hey, what is this? He told me art, and then he demonstrated the piece that he was drawing. And from that one exchange, I completely fell in love with art, and I forgot my very first dream. And I started painting in 2013, and haven't put the paintbrush down since. So yeah, my passion for art is has been going on for years now. Yeah.
Hmm. Nice, nice. Who was your favorite childhood? Well, actually, who was your childhood leader, and who do you take inspiration from today?
My childhood leader. My childhood leader would have to be Martin Luther King. Um, First time I ever heard the speech, I had a dream. I think I was 5 years old. First time I ever heard the speech. First time I understood the speech, I was in middle school. Um, But my leader today will have to be Dr. Eric Thomas. For those who know him, his name is E.T. That is my leader today. I love everything about him. I love his mannerisms. I love the fact that he's able to capture an audience with his voice. It's something about it's something about Dr. Eric Thomas that he can get you from right here to right here with everything that he talks about. I listen to him anytime I'm going through depression, anytime I'm going through anxiety, anytime I'm painting, I listen to him. So he's a leader that I will strongly recommend any young person that's going through any type of issues.
Okay. What are some of your favorite foods and what are some of the foods you dislike?
Favorite foods. Oh my God. Oh, favorite foods will have to be burger from any restaurant. Pizza, of course, of course, of course. But favorite pizza joint would probably be Pyro's, Pizza Hut, and Costco. I think the only thing I do not like eating will probably be um oysters. That's the only thing I don't like eating. I don't like the texture, don't like the taste, don't like anything about it. So yeah, oysters will probably be the only thing.
Hmm. Okay. I mean, I can't even eat oysters, so I wouldn't even know.
Yeah, you ain't missing anything. Everybody like to say that oyster is a um it's an acquired taste. Trust me, it's not. A lot of rich people eat this stuff, and I just look at them like you have lost your mind. You're crazy. You have no taste buds. Ugh, yeah, it's disgusting.
Hmm. Fair enough. Do you like video games? And if you do, then which one is your personal favorite?
Yes, I love video games. Personal favorite, Jet Set Radio. Um, but also I would have to throw in Mortal Kombat. I would have to throw in Street Fighters. I would have to throw in Marvel versus Capcom. I love fighting games. Love them, love them, love them. Um, and a deep cut, because I know you're young, but Def Jam Battle for New York. Definitely look that game up. It is a game that I strongly recommend any gamer. So it's an old game, but it still holds up to this day.
Hmm. Yep, yep, true. Wait. Which game did you say?
Def Jam Battle for New York.
That's it.
Yes.
Hmm.
So Def Jam is a video game that has the popular artists, popular rappers of the time. So it had Method Man, it had I believe even one game had Rick Ross on it. So that game came out in the early 2000s. Had DJ Khaled, had Rick Ross, had Young Jeezy, so had a bunch of rappers that fought and like they actually got the fighting. So it was like a wrestling game, but with rappers. It was an awesome game.
Hmm. Sounds unique. Let me see. Let me see. What's your favorite artist in the music industry?
Now or when I was younger?
Both, I guess.
Okay. All right. So when I was younger, it was hands down Lil Wayne. Anything that I was going through, Lil Wayne, it's like he knew what I was going through, and he made music specifically for that emotion, for that time, for that moment. But when I got older and I became more conscious, it have to be KB. KB is a Christian artist that is lyrical. His cadence is phenomenal. Wordplay, punchlines, double entendres, hooks. KB is a full round package when it comes down to a artist. I recommend him to anybody that want good, clean music, but also want music that's going to make you feel um like getting up to move, you know? So KB is definitely my favorite artist of all time right now.
Hmm. It's cool. It's cool. My next question is what happened to your life that changed you forever in a positive way?
The day my son was born. Um, the day my son was born, I was 20. No, no, no. Yeah, the day my son was born, I was 25 years old. And I held him, and it was like coming alive for the very first time. Or no, better yet, it was like waking up for the very first time. Um, and just seeing him, having him hold my hand, I immediately understood that I'm now living for someone else. I am um I need to start taking my life serious. So the day that my son was born was that event that completely changed me from who I was to who I am today.
Hmm. That's nice. Um, hmm. What inspires you and motivates you for the day in the morning?
My family. There's days I do not want to get up. There's days I do not want to pick up the paintbrush. I'm not a early riser, but just thinking about um, having the opportunity to wake up and be financially free, um, being free from working a 9 to 5, just thinking about those things and thinking about why I'm doing it gives me the opportunity and gives me the motivation to wake up and get to work, get to grinding, get to moving, and then seeing my girl's face just really gives me that extra dose of adrenaline. So my babies are definitely the reason I get up in the morning.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Let me see. Do you like sports? And if you do, which ones do you like?
Jesus, that's a hard question. Um, it will have to be a mixture between boxing and UFC, mixed martial arts. I'm not really a big basketball player, a basketball type of cat. Um, uh, I'll say boxing. Boxing is definitely my number one sport that I love. I love the greats from Muhammad Ali to Tyson, even um, the boxers that has fought in my generation. Floyd Mayweather, Roy Jones Jr. Like these are my favorite boxers of all time. So definitely boxing is my sport that I can always go to.
Well, now that you mention it, I can say that, I've done a few different interviews with some pro MMA fighters. MMA fighters.
Uh-huh. Jesus.
Um, any boxers? I don't think so. Yeah, yeah, just a few, I think. Like maybe one, two, three, three? Yeah. So, I did a few interviews with Kate Homicide Pierre, Coach Devin Moultrie, and Charles McCarthy.
Man. Oh God. All right. So I have to ask you a question. How
Mhm.
was those interviews? And what did you learn?
They're pretty cool. What did I learn? What did I learn? Um, hmm. It was definitely like it's different, It was surprisingly it wasn't like how you would picture like an MMA fighter like talking to one. You would think that they'd seem like really scary or something like that. But they weren't
Uh-huh.
too bad. Wasn't too bad. I learned that, behind the persona from what you can see on TV, there's actual people with personalities behind that.
Yeah. And I think that's what makes them so great, in my opinion, because they know how to separate, the ring from reality. Um, and then the fact that they even came to like, talk to the youth and give hope or what have you, I think that was very amazing. And the fact that you was given the opportunity to like talk to them shows that you are serious about this and you'll interview anybody. And that's a quality that I think you should always keep. Because trust me, like I said, with you being so young and you having a good head on your shoulder, and you have these excellent questions, I think you can go far with this. I really do. So
Hmm.
yeah, don't stop, don't give up,
You?
stay on this road.
All right. So, my next question is, what are some of your favorite artists in the painting and drawing world?
Oh my God. Man, I'm gonna make some people mad. Um, okay. All right. So I'm gonna get the OGs out the way first. Um, Vincent Van Gogh, of course. Leonardo da Vinci, most definitely. Dave Darbaldi, of course. Thomas Kincaid. A lot of people don't look at this person as an artist, but he started his career off in art first, and that is Walt Disney. Walt Disney was an artist before he was this global billionaire. Um, so it's Vincent Van Gogh, Leonardo da Vinci, Dave Dabaldi, Thomas Kincaid, and Walt Disney. Those are my five artists on my Mount Rushmore. I love those guys. I inspire to be like them. I inspire to change the world like them. That's my Mount Rushmore.
Hmm. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Um, if you had the opportunity to travel to five places anywhere in the world, where would they be?
Jesus. Oh God, that's a tough question too. Oh, that's a good question. Um, Paris, Italy, Iceland, Jesus. Paris, Italy, Iceland, Germany. God, um, and you said any place, right?
Any place.
I'm a nerd, dude, so I'm gonna have to say Mars. Definitely. I would love to travel to Mars. So yes, those are my five places that I would love to travel to.
Hmm. Okay, okay. Um, what were they? Oh, what were some of the jobs you've wanted in the past?
I wanted to work for Disney. Um, and I didn't care what it was. Man, I could have been a sweeper. It did not matter to me to work for a company such as that. Um, it would be a dream of mine to even be in that atmosphere. That's a job that I've always wanted. That's a job that even to this day I'm still going after. I want and I desire to work for the Disney company. That's definitely my answer.
Hmm. Okay, okay. What were some of the jobs you've? Oh, I just said that one. What is your? Okay. So my favorite, my favorite painting that you made has to be the one with like the lions and grizzly bears head.
Oh,
I,
you're talking about DNA, the soul of Memphis?
yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Um, man, that painting came number one, it came out of a dream. And it's to represent um our two biggest teams here in Memphis. So it's the Memphis Tigers and the Memphis Grizzlies. Um, and I designed that painting um for Lowe's because they were hiring me to do a big Memphis themed painting. But when I designed it and I showed them the rough draft of the painting, they loved it, but it wasn't too Lowe'sy. So when they kept trying to make me alter the painting, I just told them, hey, it's okay, find another artist because this picture is very important. And I painted it within like a month. And ever since I've had the painting, I've traveled to different landmarks here in Memphis and took pictures of the painting in front of the Memphis Bridge, the Memphis Pyramid. I still haven't went to Graceland yet, but I'm gonna go to Graceland soon. But that is probably my favorite painting as well. Yeah, that is my favorite painting I've done so far.
Hmm, nice. Um, what is your what is your message to the world?
My message to the world is simple. The world doesn't look good in black and white. We were created to live out our existence in color. And that's why the name of my business is called Life in Colors. Um, at this time, in this day and age, we are living in a black and white society. Um, and I think that when we actually wake up and realize that the world is bigger than just black and white, that there's different varieties, that um, in order to thrive, in order to make it in life, there needs to be a sense of unity. My biggest message is to get out of the black and white and step into the colorful life that we have and to love one another. Like, man, like this is the only earth we got.
True, true. Um, so before I go, I just want to know if there's anything you'd like to share with the viewers.
Actually, I do have something to share. So I don't know if your viewers know, but I heard through the grapevine, Jesus, I sound like my dad, that you are an artist yourself. So tell me about yourself as an artist or in general.
Uh,
Oh yeah, I'm all ears.
hmm. Well, I recently started like drawing like anime and stuff like that again.
Nice.
Um, I like video games a lot. Hmm.
Which anime characters have you drawn recently?
Not specific, honestly. Like
There.
I've just been like trying like anatomy and like I've just been trying to like learn how to draw like people like figure what's the right word for that?
Forms? Figures and forms or
Figures and forms, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I've just kind of been learning how to draw like figures and forms. It's harder than I thought, but I'm learning still.
I would say this at the age of 12, um, and then you say that you love anime. I would say my favorite anime to offer to teach you anatomy will probably be Attack on Titans. That is a very good anime to study anatomy from because their anatomy on that show is very close to real anatomy. Um,
Yeah, I've seen the first season, like the full first season. I've seen it.
yeah,
I'm still working on that second season.
second season slows down. But I still think it holds up. Um, but you are familiar with this show, so that's a show that you can definitely take great anatomy lessons from. Also, another book that I had to study religiously is figure drawing. Like this book right here is crazy. I've had the original copy and I loved it so much I printed off another copy as well. So that's a book that you should definitely get if you want to learn anatomy. Um, and man, like I said, with your age, you have you have excellent timing to catch up and like just knock someone like myself into the water because you're young, you're a hustler and you just know how to grind. So definitely if art is something you want to do, I think you'll be able to do it. I really do.
Yeah. I think like my only problem with Attack on Titan is that you can never get attached to any characters because you don't know what's gonna happen next.
You don't. You don't.
Like one
Uh
second we'll be like chilling in like the cafeteria, whatever you want to call it, the mess hall,
Yeah,
And then next second, there's like three different Titans just running in the direction of the walls. I'm like, what's going on?
busting through it. And then when you do get attached to a particular character and you find yourself liking the character, you like the way he's drawn, you like and you just like everything. By the time you get attached to him, he gets eaten. Uh,
Exactly.
that show will have you, your emotions going up and down. So I definitely understand that. Because the first season had me like in shambles. I was like, oh my God, I don't know if I can do this. But the second season, it kind of slows down and it gives you more breathing room to enjoy what you're watching. The
Yep.
storytelling in the second season is better in everything. So I definitely recommend the second season to you.
Yeah. Um, what was I gonna think of? Oh, do you like Naruto? Hmm.
I'm so sorry, but I like the art in Naruto. I'm not really big on the storyline. Like, not really. I'm not big on their portrayal of chakra, chi. But if I had to take away anything from Naruto that I truly love, it would probably be the lead character. That is the character in the whole Naruto franchise, and I'm just like, yo, that's big dog energy right there. He would be my favorite.
Hmm. Okay. It's fair enough. That's fair enough.
Mhm.
Um. Hmm. Hmm. So, except the ones that you named, is there any like newer games that you played?
Not recently. Unfortunately, um, my life has been church, family, art. So I haven't had the luxury of sitting down and um enjoying a video game. And it shows. It shows because man, video games is definitely a de-stressor. Um, and I found myself working like crazy this day and age. So yeah, I need to sit back down and start playing though. I really do.
Hmm. Yep. 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 All right. So, thank you for being a guest on Johnny Five Pizza Guy. Hope all my viewers enjoyed, and thank you for tuning in. Um. Well, see you in the next episode. Bye.
Be cheesy, but stay
Go
cheesy.
stay cheesy.